It's not every day a local playwright gets his work produced on stage, but that's exactly what's happening in Tarpon Springs. John Sallustio is the playwright and director behind a little ditty about Jacques and Diane. And he's joining us to share how this original production came to life. So welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here. Excited.
Yes. Okay, so do you like John Mellencamp, or where did the title come from?
It did come from John Mellencamp.
Okay.
He inspired it. It's not taken off from him.
Okay.
But like a lot of people, when you're driving down the road, you start singing a song, except me being a wise guy, start singing it in accents.
Oh, okay.
So I started singing Jacques and Diane instead of Jack and Diane. And then it started a train of thoughts. Okay, what would happen if this took place in France? I was also reading a biography of Napoleon at the time.
Okay.
So it influenced it. And it just started to evolve. And I started seeing the characters and what they would do, how they would react if it took place there during the 14th century.
Wow.
But even though it takes place in the 14th century, theoretically, it's actually a play within a play. It's a modern play with actors pretending to be Jacques and Diane in the 14th century. So if you're expecting to go there and seeing a Shakespeare production, it's not really like that. It's farce and funny and hilarious all the way through.
Okay, so it's a play within a play. I love
Yes.
that. Was that hard to write?
No, it's actually better. I found that if you have characters that are doing their best to make something happen, to please the audience, to entertain them, the audience is more empathetic with them.
Okay.
So if they screw up or something happens, they feel bad for the characters that are trying to do the best. And I always liked that aspect of it. One of the first plays I was in was Noises Off, where that's a play within a play.
Okay.
And Love Mischief Theater, the play that goes wrong, and that's the same type of format.
Okay, so you write the play, and that's the first part. Then you have to get someone to actually put it on stage. So how does that happen?
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
I've been doing theater for almost 15 years now in the Tampa Bay area, and I have been so fortunate to forge fantastic relationships with theaters like Tarpon Arts, like Ritchie Suncoast Theater, and Carolwood Players Theater. And doing plays at all those venues, you build a trust with one another. And I was fortunate enough that they decided, on Tarpon Arts, to put this play on, a play that people haven't heard about from a playwright that isn't nationally known.
Yeah.
But it is fresh, it's different, and my goal with the play is to make other plays that people go and see boring.
Okay, that's a good goal. I love it. So tell me about the cast. You know, how many actors are in it?
Fantastic cast.
Okay.
A play isn't anything without the people being able to carry it off. And this is not an easy play to do from an actor's standpoint. The actors I have are fantastic because they not only have to portray the characters on the stage, but there are times when they have to break character and be themselves on stage when things happen that don't go exactly right.
Interesting, okay.
So it's challenging for them, but my goal as a writer, director, is to help them grow as actors, but also have fun along the way, because that's what it's all about. It's all about entertaining the audience.
Yeah.
If you think about yourself instead of the final product, then you lose sight of what's really important. We do what we do to get a feeling out of the audience. In my case, it's laughter.
Laughter. Okay, so it's a funny play. So tell me more about the details. Obviously, it's in Tarpon Springs.
Yes.
What is the run time, or how long is it running for?
It's not a real long play. There is an intermission. It's approximately 2 hours. And it's fun all the way through.
Okay.
And it has a lot of Tarpon Springs elements to it. Like, what can you do with Tarpon Springs without having the sea sponge involved with it?
Oh, of course.
And what's great is that if there's another theater that wants to do this, being the playwright, I can alter the play a little bit with some of the verbiage to fit any city.
Okay.
So if there's a theater in Tampa that wants to do it, I'm happy to do it. I'll do it that.
You can make fun of Tampa just as easily. Okay, I love it. Okay, so what is the website if people want to get tickets to this show?
tarponarts.org.
Okay.
And tickets are selling fast. We're about 80% sold out already, which fantastic. The city of Tarpon has been amazing with the promotion of this, and to have 80% tickets sold already for a play that not many people know about.
Perfect.
It's great.
Thank you so much. There it is right there, tarponsart.org.